Not live yet.
No, now I'm live. And I'm sure it'll be a. I've messed with the latency on this stuff for so long the last couple of days. And we are live.
Yes.
There we are. Saw your comments, Marta.
Well, you probably figured out that we're about to do some coin rolls here to see what we find. Hi,
Yeah,
Marty. Hi, Race Dude.
do 20 rolls.
And
See
what
we
is
can
what is
find.
your background? Your wine cellar or the
Yeah,
crypt or?
it's where I'm going to stick race, dude. The next time he corner bombs me in a race.
Do you have some extra bricks to kind of wall it up?
Yeah, there's one spot over there by the chair that I even have a monitor back there that he can use.
Oh, so at least you can race while he's back there.
No, just the monitor. He can
Oh,
just
just to
look at it.
watch. Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
All
But
right. Well, I'm going to switch cameras to
okay, me too.
my document camera.
Gotta figure out. Okay, the top one is my desk camera. And there's roll one. Yeah, what's Brad? What is Brad going to Tennessee all the time?
I don't know. He's been working a lot. I don't know about Nashville, but I can appreciate his taking the time off and
Sure,
bringing his family wherever, spending that money.
absolutely.
All right.
Ready?
But I don't know. Maybe he's working there. I don't know. Maybe it's
No,
another bachelor party.
he sent a well. He sent a message tonight that I understood it, but I'm not sure exactly what it pertained to.
There's a Canadian. There's another Canadian.
Really, right off the bat, you got Canadians coming in. I gotta get my eyeballs on. There we go. That's right. I went through a bunch of rolls that were in that I had scattered here and there,
Yeah.
and nothing, not a thing. Okay, I gotta move this box a little closer.
Well, were you the one saying that these coin rolls seem to be having fewer and fewer copper cents? And
Uh, I did find that in one Loomis box, but in the customer rat box there were more. But then again, most of them I don't think there were. Uh, Maybe 100 that were later than 2001.
oh, really?
That might have been somewhere for a long time. Boy, lots of shield sense here.
Yeah.
I see nothing, nothing, nothing.
I pulled a 60, a 72, and those two Canadians.
Nothing. Roll one had nothing. Not even something to look for. Well, a couple of 95s, but I don't even look at them anymore. The 95s.
Yeah.
I used to. I used to pull them all out, Jonathan. All the 93s and 95s. Of course, the 82. Just doesn't seem to be a whole lot going on lately. Not since that 1909. Never going to find something like that again.
Yeah, that was a rarity.
Wow. Somebody, it's kind of cool. Somebody shellacked this penny. I wonder if it was part of the table at one time and they needed the money.
Yeah, it could be.
I'm going to leave it out and show it to you at the end. Looks like it was definitely glued into something.
I wonder how much effort it took to pop it out.
Oh, I bet it would be a lot. No, it really isn't all I expected. There's a 72 I can check later. I knew it was a 72 just from the rim of it. Doesn't really take that many pennies to do like an entryway floor or something.
Yeah.
Of course, the material, I think the material is a whole lot more than what the pennies are.
There's nothing in that roll.
There's an 84 to look at later.
Link is here. Hello, Link.
Hi, Link. Roll number 3.
We're going to get through these quickly.
Here comes the stinker.
I'm half expecting Al to pop in.
Yeah. I wouldn't doubt it.
Oh, it was a wheat. 44.
Hi, girl.
Oh, there's another one. 57 Denver.
Just me and Jonathan tonight, honey. Brad's out of town.
I just went to see you.
Huh?
I just went to see you.
Okay. We'll go upstairs. There's a 45. Excuse me, a 45.
Keep them coming.
Oh, nope.
I know they're not expensive, but
another 84 to look at. Nothing.
I got a few things in that roll. 3 weeks and a 72 and a 99 I'll look at later, and
See that penny?
66. Yeah. Is that the shellacked?
Yeah, it looks like it. It's pretty thick too. They probably dug it up because it didn't really look that good after they shellacked it.
Hey, Lincoln Central.
Hi, Link. And let me go back to the other camera.
We have Lincoln. And Race Dude. And I don't know if Marty's still here.
It's too bad this I use Restream now, so I can stream to Twitch and Facebook at the same, or YouTube at the same time. I could go to Facebook too, but if you heard my races, I'm not gonna subject that kind of language to basic Facebook.
Right.
I don't think that would be too appropriate. Twitch and YouTube, it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, I try to steer away from Facebook in general.
Yeah, I don't blame you, Jonathan. Maybe we all will be steering away from it if anything really becomes of what's going on. You're doing 4?
I can open 4. No, I had thought maybe Twitch instead of YouTube. I don't know.
I've got Nightbot working, but it's extremely slow. Very, very slow.
I wonder why.
And I don't know what other bot I was using for the stash cache. It wasn't Nightbot. But, and I can't seem to remember. I have no recollection of what it was. I searched the different bots available. None of them are the one I used.
Can you look back to your old streams?
I did. I even went to PaulieNickels channel when I switched over. When they took my channel from me because I was watching Seinfeld at night and forgot to turn off the stream. So the audio went through my desktop audio and I got slapped and said I couldn't have my stream for 3 months. And I explained to them, first Canadian, Jonathan, that's really rare. And they didn't care.
Well, they run the show.
Yeah, I guess. Well, I've gotten they're all look at coins later and nothing any good.
Okay. Already gonna roll 5.
Yeah. I don't know if I'm gonna get out and race tonight or not. I can barely hear my phone upstairs, and I've heard it go off several times. So I'm sure I'm getting notifications saying, "Where are you?"
Oh,
Same time every night I race. These guys are characters, I'll tell you.
yeah, this will be a bit of a change for you.
Yeah.
And at the rate we're going, you'll be racing pretty soon.
Pardon?
At the rate we're going, you'll be racing pretty soon.
Oh.
This is not going to take that long.
Well, you and I never were very slow at going through coins.
Oh, there's a wheat.
Whoop,
58.
back here. Oh.
Canada.
84. Really weird looking 84. Check
So what's
that
happening with your second book, Paul?
out. I have no clue.
Are you still working on it?
Yes, sir.
I
I'm
thought
just
you
so
said your
torn.
goal was to get it done by September, but
Yeah, well, I've had a goal for 5 years. Almost, it'll be 5 years the end of this year, Jonathan. It will be 5 years. I mean, the first book, which was 1,077 pages, whittled down to 532, took 3 months to write. I would say I averaged no less than 10 hours a day. There were a couple of days when I went over 24 hours writing, like a crazy person. But this one took longer, really, for it to be finished to where it's at right now, and that took a year. The initial, before I was ready to start editing and make sure I had everything I wanted to include in it, that was over a year. There's one guy on here that's really mad that it isn't out yet. Link. He came from Wisconsin a few weeks ago. Came to the house to spend the night, a couple nights.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and he had to leave early because the way the road is there, McMahon Road, if you look it up on Google Maps, it's a dead end road, and there's one turn in it which leads down to the house. The house is all by itself on a tangent off the main road.
Mm-hmm.
It's still McMahon Road, but it's off the main, and it's the road that goes up. We used to always call it the camp road because it was mainly for people that came in from Buffalo and Rochester to go deer hunting, and they'd have cabins up there, things like that. And I didn't know, in all the years I've known about the house, that road was private property. It's not maintained by the city, the state, or the county.
Huh.
So it's private. Well, Link and his friend went up that road, and a guy named Phi, and I don't mind talking about him because the guy is a real piece of work. He has threatened people with death. He's threatened them with everything. We were on the road one day, Angel and her mom and me, her brother, and a couple other people just walking on the road, which is not private. And he pulled up alongside us, just started swearing at us. Then he gunned his truck in the stones. Gravel hit Nick in the face. Big chunk of gravel, big stuff.
Huh.
Hit Nick in the face with it. And we told the police, yeah, this guy's, he's been nothing but trouble since he moved in up there. Well, he threatened Link pretty bad and his friend. So Link was so worried about it that he left that night.
Oh.
Which really bugged me because I would have gone up and spent at least that night with him.
Yeah.
I would have stayed up there because Mr. Phi and I, we don't get along, and he knows I don't care. But there was a lot of rattling at the door that the first night Link was there, and he was worried that it was him, not something supernatural. So he just said, "Screw it, we're leaving."
That's a shame.
It is a shame. Dan gave him. He's got another visit coming up in December. and then gratis to Dan. But I'm thinking, you know what? Give him his money back too because he drove from Wisconsin.
Right. Right.
You okay? You sure? You look tired. Your eyes are drinky. You want more something to drink? Anyhow, I just opened number 7. I didn't need
Oh,
to.
okay.
All I want is Daddy.
Huh?
All I want is Daddy.
You want what?
Daddy.
He'll be here soon, baby. Why you upset that Daddy's gone? You could have gone with him.
Go get a snack, Sophia.
She's missing Daddy.
That's understandable.
And she did well, yeah, but she doesn't even like to go with him when he goes places, and then she stays here, and then once in a while, not very often, she gets upset. I'll be done here soon, honey, and then I'll come up and we can. If I'd known that you were upset, and you can tell me if you are, that I would have come up and something. I thought you were just about ready for bed. It's already 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock? No, 8 o'clock.
Oh, I'm upstairs because my volume.
Is that all right now? Okay. Nothing at 7, but 72.
I was going to stay upstairs, but I was just going to drink. If this was down,
If what was?
this chair.
Well, you can take it in there.
No.
What did you want it for? To sit here?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Just a Canadian in that role for me.
I like when you guys do this.
You like what, honey?
I like when you guys play with coins and stuff.
You like when we play with coins?
Yeah.
No, I can't. I don't have. Split the switch. All right. Number 8.
Is your video stuttering, Paul? Like here, I'm moving my hands.
Yeah, it is. 3 dislikes. What the hell's up with that?
Because I badmouth YouTube, maybe?
I really don't get this. I don't care. Okay, I'm not moving on my end. I'm watching YouTube, but I'm not moving.
Your audio is stuttering too.
Let me check something real fast.
Okay, now your audio sounds good.
Well, my ping is 8 milliseconds. My download speed is 4, so about to hit 480 megabits per second.
No, everything looks good now.
And my
one of your neighbors is probably just downloading some 4K movie.
Well, that shouldn't bother me. And my upload, which I don't understand this. They promised me 400, but guess I'm not moving on my screen.
Oh, now move your hand a little bit. No, you are stuttering. Your video.
Yeah, the video is, but the StreamYard isn't.
72.
Well, I don't know what would be causing that, Jonathan. I never have any kind of internet issues.
Yeah. Do you think it's restream?
No, I doubt it. I really doubt it.
I don't know. Well, I'll have to look at the map of that house because I can picture from your book that main road, McMahon Road. but I can't quite picture this camp road you're talking about.
Well, the camp road is McMahon Road.
Oh, McMahon Road is. Oh, I thought it was off of McMahon Road.
When you turn on McMahon, it continues on up over a little hill.
Yeah.
Or you can turn left at it, which takes you down to the house.
So McMahon Road is not paved?
Yeah, this is the guy that was reading the book. Which what? No, it's not paved at all.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I don't know what's going on with my video. This sucks.
Well, maybe we'll just do 10 rolls. I'll pick it up again later.
Never had an issue. Never. There's another Canadian. I thought it was a King George. 1955 Canadian. Young head.
6.5?
55.
Oh, wow, that's a good one.
Yeah, I thought I saw the 50. I thought it was going to be a King George. But
I do like Canadian cents.
I do too. Love the King Georges.
99. Bunch to look at later.
What is this thing doing? Why is it doing this? I'm pixelated. I'm not moving.
You know, it's since we started talking about the Hinsdale house, Paul.
I keep refreshing the page. The StreamYard, well, yeah, because I mean, we're recording through StreamYard server, and everything there is fine. How can you be on time? I still have time.
You're sounding very robotic.
Well, now you're going to be worried.
Link, how does it sound to you? In chat, obviously.
Okay, hang on. Chat doesn't really well. We try to connect you successfully connected. So there's something going on between me and you two.
Race Dude says very robo.
And yet everything you're doing is just fine. What the hell? That doesn't make any sense. You're on my. Well, no, you're on.
Link, how do I sound? Do I sound robotic or is it just Paulie?
No, you had a problem yet.
Because my video seems to be okay. I mean, I'm wiggling my fingers. And...
Let me get through 9 since you're on 10 already. I don't know what's going on. Okay.
Well, hey, we can just have a half-hour stream. We can pick it up tomorrow. Oh, and I think he's gone. Well, I'll stay here. All right. All right. I am not watching this on YouTube. I'm just watching this on Paulie's StreamYard link. Oh, here's Paul's back, we think. The Wheel of Death. Come back, Paul. Come back. See, if I understand it, Paul and I are merging our videos. So mine and Paul's on StreamYard. He's then going through Restream. And from there, he's kind of forking it to YouTube and I don't know where else. So there's probably some bottleneck in there. And he's out. Well, you know what? I'll show you what I got. I actually got some decent. These are all wheats from 9 rolls. Nothing spectacular. A 49, a 44, 49 Philadelphia, 44 Philadelphia, 58 Philadelphia, 59 Denver, 42 Philadelphia, 46 Philadelphia, and a 57 Denver. And then I found a 69 and a 70 Canadian. I'll keep those. 93 and 83, the later Canadians, I don't keep. And this is a 19. Oh, it's a 65, actually. It's in nice condition, but it's a big fingerprint there. I'll probably keep that one, though, too. So that's that. And right here, I just have some coins I'll look at later, some 72s. We look at those because in 72, there is doubling in the date and in the motto. So I just take a look at those. And the rest are from the 60s. I say it every time I coin roll hunt. I don't know why I keep these copper coins from the 60s, but I do. I just have a big mason jar and I throw them in there. I guess part of it is that coins that age in general circulation are getting harder and harder to find. So maybe my thinking is, in fact, let me see if I can do that. And let me bring up my exposure a bit. Yeah, maybe you can see that a little better. Or maybe it's washed out. But anyway, coins like this, I think they are getting harder to find, and eventually they're going to be really difficult to find. So I don't know. I'll just have a jar of them, and yeah, it's really washed out, isn't it? There, that's not too bad. So that's my thinking. Well, I don't want to bore you all. I'll tell you what, I'll do roll 10, and then maybe I will hop off. And see what happens. But, yeah, Link, I do. And Paul will say, yeah, wheat cent's only worth 2 cents, which is true. And some of these are really in terrible condition, but same kind of thing. Or I have an old baby food jar here that I threw some stuff in, including some silver and some other things. I sometimes just bury these in local parks. Somebody will dig them up one day and find a little treasure. So why not do that with the wheats? To me, they're not really worth anything special, but if a kid or somebody finds a whole jar of these little things, it's going to make her or his day. That's kind of how I look at it. But anyway, I made this jar up this summer, and I meant to bury it somewhere, but I never did. I'll get to it. Maybe this fall. I'll find some secluded spot. I put a couple of these in my town, a couple of old stone walls. I put them in, and one I buried in a park. So somebody will come by with a metal detector and find it and hopefully appreciate it. That's probably what I'll do with these older Canadians too. Because, well, I was going to say, in a sense, the Canadians are getting about as scarce as the wheats, and I suppose this is a good example of that because I found 5 Canadians so far, and I found, 7 wheats, so I guess today these are scarcer than the wheats for today in these rolls. But anyway, that's my rationale. Maybe it's not very sound, but it's what I do. Let's see. Paul just texted me on Messenger and said, my internet went to hell. Don't know what's going on. Speed is good, but can't connect even to StreamYard. Oh, Paul. All right, well, I think, oh, look at this right here. There's another wheat. A 46. Wow. When I find wheats, usually they're in the 50s. Most of the wheats I found tonight are in the 40s. And there's a 1995. There's some doubling in the 95s. There's some doubling in the 97s. So off to the side here, I kind of push them off camera. Those are other scents that I will look at later. Again, nothing absolutely amazing. But put those in there. Oh, this is kind of washed out, isn't it? Hopefully the video's not that bad, the video quality. See, my camera, I can increase the exposure. Okay, I can really ramp it up, but then it gets really washed out. I can bring it down a bit. But you just try to get that happy medium. And I can do an autofocus. That's about the best I'm going to get. You can't give scarce ones or wheats to a relative or someone upon your final days. Is that a question for me? I guess I could. I think I have mason jars full of wheats and things like that, and I suppose I'll just keep those aside, and maybe someday there'll be grandkids who will go through them. But you find so many of them that putting a few in a jar or whatever and burying that is not a bad thing. We got our granny's old saved coins. That's great. Yeah, it's great to look through those. Mo Money Inc. 2.0. Hey, Paulie, unfortunately, Mo Money has been having some internet issues and he dropped out of our stream. So I just he and I were streaming the coin roll hunt. But after 10 rolls, Mo Money, this is what I found. I found 8 wheats from the 40s and 50s. I found some Canadians. These are just some 72s and some other dates I'm going to probably keep. They're just from memorial sense, but they're from the 60s. So, yeah, I think we should probably end it here. Here's kind of the strange thing, though. I think if I hop off of StreamYard and if I leave Paul's stream, he's still going to be streaming unless, well, no, it's live because I can see right now that this is live. So if I leave, I don't know how this is going to work. You'll probably just see a gray screen from Paulie on Paulie's channel. Hey, thanks, Mo Money Inc. I'll definitely do the same to you. Of course, when that happens, I get notifications, and I will say I'm very good about resubbing people because I appreciate that. Yeah, like it's funny. They've been giving me the runaround. They've been giving a lot of people the runaround. They're using the old chain shortage thing because of COVID, and I don't know what to believe. A lot of people don't believe it. I'm skeptical. I think it is more that the banks don't want to be bothered with it because it must cost them something, and the more money the banks can save, the better it is for them. So I don't know. I wonder. I can't say for sure, but I wonder if it's a convenient excuse for them to say that they don't have change, whether it's rolls to give out to people or whatever. But I don't know. We'll see. I think this whole hopefully this whole mess will kind of straighten itself out in the coming months, but we shall see. All right. Well, I think what I'm going to do is leave PaulieNickels studio. So that should end the stream, at least for me. And maybe we'll pick this up some other time because I have another 10 rolls here over here. We're going to go through 20 rolls. We only got through 10. And so maybe on Saturday or something, we'll do another stream. So thanks everybody for watching. And if you're watching the rebroadcast, thanks for watching the rebroadcast. Not very exciting this time around, but hey, hope everybody stays healthy and has a great weekend. Bye, everybody.